Hey, this is criminal defense attorney Hannah Akintoye. So, the other day I was watching some body camera footage from a police officer where my client was the subject of a traffic stop. And during this traffic stop, they were asked to step out of their vehicle. And what I realized is that there is this critical mistake that I see almost everybody make when they're in traffic stops. And I want to make sure that nobody makes this mistake in the future. So what I'm about to tell you could very well save your life. So please pay attention to this. If you are in a state or a city where the police officers are equipped with body cameras, and you're in a traffic stop and the officer asks you to step out of the vehicle, the first thing that I want you to do is locate the officer's chest, but more specifically, locate that officer's body worn camera, which is almost always going to be positioned in the center of their chest. Make a mental note of it, don't make it obvious. And then when you step out of the vehicle, wherever it is that you land, stand in a place that is in the direct path of that police officer's body camera. Why? Because everything that happens is going to be recorded on that officer's camera. Now, I know some people are going to say, oh, well, Attorney Akintoye, that's not the case. I don't have any control over where the officer stands or where the officer's body camera is. But actually, you do. And this is how I know. Because if you run away from a police officer, I guarantee you they're going to run after you. Or if you even move slightly during a traffic stop, the officer is going to move with you. So you actually have more control over where the officer goes than you think. Now, I wouldn't try it, but wherever you move, the officer is moving. That's essentially the point that I'm making. And so the reason why this could very well save your life is because the officer knows that whatever they're doing is being recorded. And so it's going to force them to think twice about what they do before they do it, right? Because what's going to happen is if they try to shift their shoulders to avoid being captured on the camera, that's going to be obvious. And so now they're in a position where they have to at least take a second thought to think about what they want to do or what they're about to do, because whatever it is that they do, they're going to be held accountable for it because it's going to be recorded. And so if you have any friends or if you have any family members that get stopped by the police often, please share this information with them. Let them know what they should be doing next time they get stopped by the police. Because sometimes with some people, it's inevitable. I mean, you're going to get stopped and it's unfortunate. But at the end of the day, argue the legality of the stop later, right? Whether the stop is legal or not, argue that later. Argue that in court. Let your lawyers do that. But what you need to do is get home safe. So if you have a friend or family member that you can share this information with, let them know how to handle police stops, especially if the officer is equipped with a body camera. And you could very well be saving a friend or a loved one's life. So if you have any questions, just feel free to message me or DM me, and I'd be happy to answer your questions. Or you can reach me on my website, mydclaw.com. And if you can message me there and that's easier for you, then by all means. So I hope you guys stay safe, and I'll talk to you soon.